Hey buddy, what's up? Ultramag64 here. And today guys, I bring you a channel update. Now you might be wondering where these little boogers went. And, well, I found that month to month, my life really didn't change that much. Not much happened. And so I just kind of was like, okay, well, I guess there's no real reason to keep you guys just updated month to month when there's nothing really going on. And instead, change these to more of just like, if something's going on in my life, then I should probably tell you guys about, then yeah, we'll make an update about it. So as many of you probably have figured out by now, my upload schedule has kind of gotten a little bit wonky. It's kind of out of my hands at this point, because I run a full-time job, and also trying to do this, which is technically another full-time job, is really, really taxing and really hard. But we're adding another wrinkle into that coming up soon. See, I'm going back to college. I took a year off because I'd started a full-time job, my first full-time job actually, and I kind of wasn't sure if I'd be able to handle doing all the things that come with schoolwork and also a full-time job. On top of that, this. And we're going to try that this month. Yeah. Sorry for the late update. Schedule is only going to be about one class this semester. Mainly just because it's just that's all I can handle right now. We might see about getting more classes scheduled in later, but I figured coming back after taking a year off, and on top of that having a full-time job, and this is the first time going back to school with a full-time job, I figured, yeah, I might want to take these things a little slow. But on top of that, we also have the channel to worry about. So I not only have a full-time job, I have school, and now I have this as well, which is another full-time job, which, yay, my free time is evaporating before my eyes. So yeah, that's kind of the one wrinkle I wanted to bring up, is I'm not gonna have a lot of time on my hands. Honestly, I don't know how much this will affect my YouTube channel and whatnot, because I'm just doing a graphic design class. Now, if you guys have seen my thumbnail making stuff, then I've mentioned in the past, I've been doing Photoshop for 10 years. I've done it since I started high school, and I graduated high school in 2011. So I'm pretty alright with Photoshoppings. Granted, I'm not saying I'm like a master or anything like that. I'm not saying I could teach a class. I maybe could, I don't know. I'm probably not the best person to ask that type of thing, because I am horrible at explaining things. And I'm a rambly little bubbly fudge. But anyway, that's not so much the problem. The problem is just getting everything kind of organized and whatnot. What I might do, and I've been kicking around this idea, and I actually kind of ran it for a test run a little bit. If you guys have watched my channel recently, then you'll know that I did a late night thumbnail stream. It wasn't really, you know, late night. I had a stream beforehand and then just kind of transitioned around 10 o'clock. And I just kind of did Photoshop and whatnot. It was chill, relaxed, you know, not too stressful, not too, you know, I'm not, you know, trying to entertain so much as just kind of work and be chilled and kind of just have a chill environment, I guess is the kind of running theme of those types of streams. And so what I was thinking of doing was on Fridays, because my class starts on Thursdays, doing all my homework and whatnot on a stream. That might be weird, I'm not sure it'll work out, but I figured that way it might help relegate some content loss if we happen to lose content along the way. Granted, again, I've done Photoshop for many, many years. I don't know what to expect with this class, but if it's just a basic graphic design class, I should be pretty alright. It's when we get into the other animation stuff that I'm going to be like, oh, where did my time go? So speaking of time, some of you might be wondering where everything has gone. We haven't done a My Little Pony Game from Gameloft update in quite a bit, and on top of that, content has kind of been trickled out more than just kind of uploaded every day like it used to be. And the reason for that is time, basically. I don't have enough of it. I work my 8-hour shift, and granted, no one's, you know, complained to me about this, but I thought I'd address it just so that way everyone knows what's going on. Because not everyone's on the Discord and doesn't know, like, what's going on and whatnot from time to time when I update the Discord. So, basically, what's happened is I work an 8-hour job, I come home around 6-ish at night, and then I draw for about an hour. I've been practicing drawing, every day and whatnot for a long time now. Ever since we started the art streams, I've been trying to practice and practice and practice, get better, better, better. And not to rain on my parade or anything, but I have been practicing and I have been doing relatively better. It's not where I want to be, but I'm working towards that end goal of being better and better and better and a better artist, so that way I can achieve my ultimate goal of being an animator or, I don't know, comic book artist. I don't know, honestly. But there's a lot of, once I get good at art, I've got a lot of doors that I can open at that point. So yeah, I'm just, kind of trying to get better at art. It's kind of my main focus right now. Then on top of that, since I'm kind of stagnant at my job where it's like I'm sitting for 8 hours a day, I also probably need to get a little bit fit. So what I've started doing as well is working out and kind of getting a kind of weight gain train regimen thing. I don't know what you call those things, but kind of a routine of working out, getting a little bit more fit, a little bit more healthy, and trying to, better myself. That way I don't end up being like just this blob. So that's the kind of another thing is after I do art for about an hour, it's about 7 o'clock now, and then I do about, I get something to eat, obviously, because there's nowhere you can eat in between these things. But anyway, after that, I work out for about an hour, so now we're about like at 8:30, 9-ish, somewhere around that time frame. And then I start working on YouTube. Now, during the week, because it's so cramped, I don't really have time to record anything. So I just don't have, time to really do much in terms of recording, so I've relegated all my recordings to the weekend, which, that's fine. That's how I used to do it when I ran 2 jobs and this at the same time. It's just kind of hard because when, something pops up on the weekend, like family visits or, something else, then I kind of can't record, and I'm like, oh, that just threw all that piping out the window. And so that's why you haven't seen a lot of content recently, is because I've just had a lot going on the weekends. But I'm trying to mitigate that a bit. Now, there's gonna be another monkey wrench that's coming up, and I kind of need to address it because it might cause a halt of content. I'm not sure. But here we go anyway. So, I am actually going on a cruise, a vacation, in September. It's going to be the start of September, I believe September 8th to the 15th, so I'm going to be completely cut off from everything around that time. Now, I am going to buy an internet package just so I can keep up with the channel and moderate and whatnot, because that's what I have to do. I am going to have to ask my moderators on Discord to kind of make sure everything stays in check while I'm gone, because I will literally not be able to access Discord, but I will be able to access YouTube. Because, that's kind of, I have to make sure it doesn't blow up on my face when I come back. What that means is I have to stockpile content, and that's going to be hard right now, because I just have so much to do. But, I'm gonna try my best to make stuff and have stuff ready for you guys, so that way, when I go on vacation, it'll be like I never left. And when I come back, it'll be like I never left. The only thing that's going to affect is live streams. There won't be any live streams during that time frame because, obviously, I won't be here to do them. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. There won't be any live streams. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that little wrinkle. That's kind of my major concern right now, is that vacation. You wouldn't think, man, I'm stressed out about vacationing. But man, I somehow found a way to do that. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that huge kind of wrinkle in the plan and whatnot, and on top of that, mentioning school, so that way, if there is a loss of content, at least you guys know what's going on. But I'm also going to try and sort of pivot, or maybe pivot's not the right word, apply content, and kind of make content out of make light of a bad situation, I guess, because, if I'm doing school and whatnot, don't exactly have time to do anything else, so I figure, why not do the homework on the live stream type thing? I don't know. It might not work out, but I figured at least I'm going to try and see if it can. So, yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm Ultramag64, and remember that, don't get stressed out about vacations, I guess. And also, I hope that for those of you that are attending school, college, or whatever, that you succeed and be the best you that you can be. But anyway, I'll catch you later with more content in the future. Bye-bye.